Hello everyone, welcome to Gyan and Nation. So, today we will discuss about the theory and concept of idealism. In my previous video, I already discussed about the naturalism. So, today we will discuss another important epistemology of Western philosophy, that is idealism. Idealism, as we know, it is a very old philosophical thought and its inception was taken from very early times when man began to think. Okay, so it was born out the writings in the West of Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle, and in India it was born out the script of Vedas, Purana, Upanishads. Since then, it has been growing and continuously developing. The word idealism has been derived from the word ideal or idea, and the main subject of this philosophy is ideas. The reality of everything lies in the ideas, thoughts, and mind, and not the material things. So, ideas or higher values are essence of the idealism, and it does not believe in nature, which is only an appearance. Rather, it believes in the supernatural reality and spirituality. As we know, in the naturalism, it based on the concept of nature. But when we discuss about the idealism, it is based on the spirituality and supernatural power. Okay. Always remember the idealism means that the idea are the more important than any kind of fact, and idealism seek an explanation of man and the universe in terms of ideal or ideas. So the idealistic and spiritualistic nature is considered the very essence of his being. So the idealist believe that the ultimate reality is mind, and the God is the creator and controller of this world, and his best creation is man. Okay, so the idealism assert that the knowledge is gained through the medium of ideas, mind, or concept. And the idealist also believe that the knowledge is obtained through the senses, and it always incomplete and uncertain. Hence, the knowledge can be obtained only through understanding of the inner self by various means like meditation, salvation, thinking, revelation, etc. Okay, so here we also find the various idealists. They also highlighted the following various method of teaching that have been advocated by different idealists. Like they highlighted the questioning method, discussion, lecture method, inductive and deductive method, single and group project. Okay. Apart from that, also the Harvard advocated instruction method is very important, and while Forbill also insisted the playway method. We find also the idealism prescribes certain aims of education, and these are the directly influenced by the aims and principles of life. Okay, so various idealists also we find highlighted the various point of view that also we included in the definition of the idealism, and we highlighted the Rask views, Harold Titter's views, Herman H. Horn's views, J.S. Ross views. So these Western philosophers' thoughts and point of view is highlighted as a definition of the idealism. Please go through it. Apart from that, we also discuss about the idealism and the aim of the education, that various directly influenced by the aims and principles of the life that discussed by the various idealists. Some important aims of education laid down by the idealist is self-realization. That idealism considered that the aim of education is develop on the self of the individual higher itself till he achieve the self-realization. Okay. Also, idealism believes the concept of the universal education and it should be based on the universal truth. Then development of the rationality, that education should aim at helping the pupil to direct his effort towards the understanding the laws that govern the universe. And intellectual development require training in logical understanding. Then we find transmission of culture, that education must provide the means of acquaintance of the transmission of culture like literature, arts, mathematics and science, and education should emphasize and encourage the invention and creation as a part of the culture. Moral education is very important, that through the development of the moral, intellectual and aesthetic aspect of the pupil's personality, and pupil should get accustomed to the ideas of duty, responsibility and virtue. So the preparation of holy life, as we know, the idealism prepare an individual for a holy life. The object of education should be train the individual for leading a holy life. Okay. And here we also find the idealist gives more importance to thought, feelings, ideas and values than to the child and his activities. While developing the curriculum, they believe that curriculum should be concerned with the whole humanity and its experience. Okay, so the curriculum should give good mental experience of all type, and idealism gives a prominent place to the teacher. That is also one of the important aspects, because the functions of the teacher, and the teacher acts as a living ideal or model for the students. An idealist teacher has a high degree of self knowledge and essential qualities of the spiritualism. Their personality is the single most important influence of the people learning experiences. Okay, so the teacher personify the reality of the pupil, and the teacher has to be specialized in the knowledge of each one of his pupil, and he must have a great deal of knowledge and be widely read. He must be acquainted with all techniques of the teaching. The teacher should be a source of inspiration for the students, and the idealist teacher is a philosopher, guide for his students. Okay, so these are the most important aspects of the idealism. I hope you all understand. So in our next video we will discuss another theory. Thank you so much.